Yeah,
How did you know, and what is it?
It's great that you knew that at such an early age.
I didn't know that at an early age. I just learned that about a year ago. So,
Oh, okay.
but I was doing it. It just kind of occurred to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, well,
So, all right.
and very similar to that, I wish I had known that I could sell these skills my entire career, because I would have been working on the weekends and at night, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know that I could do this. Like, I did it for everyone else, but didn't know I could do this on the side. But this was a really hard question. This was a really hard question for me. I haven't read the book. I hope to. And I've sat on a few career panels, even with you. And what it came down to, for me, I think the best answer I can give at this point is personal relationships. I had name recognition in Worcester because I had worked at Channel 3 for 10 years. And I read this, I'm into this, this local woman created a brand, Respect Her Hustle, and she recently had a brand launch, Respect Her Hustle. She's selling t-shirts and things like that. And she wrote on her Facebook page the other day, hustle until you don't have to introduce yourself anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, hustle so that you walk in and people know who you are. Mm. And, I mean, some of you, maybe 99% of you have never heard of me or seen my name. In Worcester, 65 and over, they know me because they watch Channel 3. But yeah, and there you go.
I do.
But, you know, that has helped me the most. I think that the personal relationships, and I'm not like in the in crowd where I get these breaks all the time with the in crowd. I don't have that, but I know a lot of people, and so I would say that that's the one thing that has helped me so much in my first year.
So your network, kind of your network of people, and okay, awesome.
Definitely.
Awesome, and we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
All right, what about yourself? Tell me your strength, your one thing.
Yeah, I think that my strength and our team's strength together has just been persistence. You know, when we got into the business, it was 2009, and if anybody remembers 2009, everybody was going out of business, banks are closing down. So we got into business, and I'm like, what are we going to do? We had to make money. So we started hitting the phones, me and my brother, but we had no mentorship, no guidance. And we were just on the phones getting hung up on, not getting appointments. We didn't have success initially, but we just stuck through it. And I think like 10 agents that started with us, that's like month, 6 months later we're out of the business, you know. So I think for us it's definitely persistence and just sticking to it. Whether you know how to do it or you don't know how to do it, you can find all the answers, you know. We didn't do it perfectly initially. We made a lot of mistakes and we beat our heads against the wall a lot.
I think we've all done that, right? I know I certainly did that for a long time. So when you say persistence, though, tell me, what's persistence? I mean, what do you mean? What's
well, for me, persistence is like when we got into business, we knew we wanted to be successful selling real estate. We just didn't know how. And we could have easily gave up and went and got other jobs. What we did is we knew, you know, telemarketing worked. We've heard of some agents doing it. We just didn't have mentorship and direct guidance. So we just stuck to that.
So is that what you guys are doing? Is it you're successful from the phones? Or what are you doing to get your
90% of our business has been from telemarketing. So it's for sale by owners, expired listings, just listed, just sold calls, and calls of those nature.
All right, and how frequently do you do that, and what does the process look like?
Yeah, so we do it every single day. At this point, we might miss a day or have a bad day here and there.
Every day is what? Is that weekends, Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, all the weekdays, and sometimes we'll have some major days on Saturdays. We also started implementing an ultimate prospecting day where once a week we'll try to sit there for 8 hours a day and just call. We'll take breaks here and there, and that has been paying dividends. That has been paying off a lot.
Okay, so you pretty much built your team, similar to my team, was built on prospecting. Now I'm in the process of leveraging it into other areas.
Yeah, it was very similar. Another huge part of our business is social media. Everything we do is out there, so you can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. And we get business from that. We get a lot of fans and a lot of activity through that as well.
Awesome. Awesome. And Bob, same question, your strength or your one thing, what do you think made you as successful as you are?
A lot of things that a lot of people talked about, like you said, perseverance is definitely one of the things that I have going for me, you know, that workhorse capability. But then also, too, like the ability to can and clone myself, you know, teach other people systems really quickly so I don't have to worry about those, you know, $50 an hour activities. I can concentrate on the $500 to $1,000 activities. I think is being able to can and clone myself and then just, you know, outsource and say I'm not going to get stuck doing the piddly stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So really being just focused and making that commitment to yourself that, no matter, like for me, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this, is if a client wants me to put together a flyer for their open house, I'm not going to stop lead generating and go put a flyer together, right? That wouldn't make sense, because let's say for me lead generating is my income is $250 an hour for that. I can pay someone $7 an hour to put a flyer together. So if I go put my flyer together, I'm working for how much? Yeah, $7 an hour. So that's exactly what Bob just said. So really paying attention to everything I'm doing, being focused. So thanks for sharing that.